If you want to get this cone off of Sebastian's head,
don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Oi, it's your boy Jody Snuffy.
And it's your boy, PH, the one and only.
The one and only. And today we're going to be talking about the show,
The Family Reunion. We could not let the year go by without us talking about this show that is based in
Columbus, Georgia, aka not Atlanta.
Basically, it's a show about a family that moved from Seattle to Columbus. And there are some things in it that has nothing to do with Columbus.
It needs to be addressed. Just because you are not in Atlanta and Georgia does not mean you are in the boonies. Like, you're not.
Yeah, and in the show, they basically had them in the boonies. They have them in the middle of nowhere. In the first episode, they were talking about there is no Wi-Fi, which is, in Columbus, everybody has Wi-Fi.
Everyone has Wi-Fi.
Columbus is like the second largest city in Georgia. So
I know it sounds like we just complaining and stuff, but this has been a misrepresentation of the whole state of Georgia for entirely too long. Of the South in general. What's your favorite character? Elvis. What?
Oh, I couldn't stand that little fat kid. There's this little kid on there. His name's Elvis, and he talks like this.
Like, no one talks like this anymore. Like, at least in Columbus, we do not
talk like this.
Like,
and he wears overalls, and he got an afro. So,
half of the high schoolers got cars. Like,
yeah, exactly. I mean, we kind of already started Guy Ninja review, but maybe we should keep going.
We might as well just keep it going at this point.
Okay, so
as a matter of fact, where is it filmed?
Oh, that's the funniest part. So this whole time, we've been talking about this for a while. This whole time, we thought this was in Atlanta. And it was just like, oh, that's usually how it goes. Yeah. This show is filmed in Los Angeles, California. Like, this is the furthest from Atlanta there is.
Yeah, like you guys, even though we're not Atlanta, y'all could have filmed this in Atlanta.
At least
it's just like an hour and a half drive. Like,
exactly. At least you would have been in the South.
You would have known the premise of the city. Personally, my first impression of it was like it was a ripoff of Meet the Browns, or what was it, House of Pain.
House of Pain. That's kind of what it is.
House of Pain. But I have all respect for the cast and stuff. Like, they did their thing, and like I realized that it was in front of a live audience, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool. The show's not necessarily bad, it's just the depiction of Columbus is what makes it bad.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't know if you weren't from Columbus.
Yeah, if you weren't from Columbus and you think this is what Columbus is, bro, don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Like, you know how they like to paint a narrative, they like to show all this stuff. Some of the aspects of it, like it being a very religious community,
that is very true.
That is true.
It's extremely true.
As much as I don't want to say that, personally, my own bias, but that is true. It is deeply rooted. But one thing I did like about the show is in between scenes or just throughout the show, you'll see pictures of different like historical Black history.
Yeah.
And stuff that does pertain to Georgia, I'll say.
Yeah. So that's something that's super important because shows don't do that. So, I mean, like I said, the show's not bad. It's just the depiction of Columbus is horrible.
Yeah, very family friendly.
It's entertaining. Like, it's something you can, if there's nothing else to do, it's something great to put on. But yeah, as far as like the Columbus aspect though, yeah, it's a whole bunch of boo-boo, if you ask me.
Boo-boo, UT, touchdown,
get thirsty. But yeah, but I mean, also outside of Columbus stuff, there are some other stuff that's still wrong with it. I know it sounds like we just jumping on the show, but being from, in Columbus,
yeah, being from not Atlanta,
it just shows that it's like,
some things in the first episode that really caught my eye. And I was like, damn, I wish we did that. They had these kids doing bonfires by themselves. This thing was organized.
Yeah, it was an organized bonfire. Look, if you're from Columbus, you know that Columbus is not organized worth the crap. You can't get 3 people on the same page for nothing.
Kick back and get kicked in.
Yeah, exactly. So there's no way they're holding a whole bonfire, and it's a well-organized bonfire.
I was like, dang, this looks pretty nice. Nobody fighting, none of that.
Exactly, nobody fighting. Nobody trying to hurt somebody.
We should bring some type of events to the city.
Yeah, which not Atlanta will do in the future, but who said that? Not me.
What?
Anyway.
I hope season 2, because it hasn't been re-upped, I hope it does show a better depiction. And if they do stray away, stop saying Columbus. Like, just stop saying Columbus. People forget that it's from Columbus.
Oh, that's another thing. They do say Columbus.
Yeah.
They say, yeah, we're in Columbus. Like, literally, like, every 5 minutes. yeah. It literally, they say they're in Columbus. One last thing I would like to say is that throughout the show, there's a lot of singing. I just couldn't stand that. I don't know if that has anything to do with Columbus, but it was just random singing. Like, the show's not supposed to be a musical show, but the lady, like,
Susical in it, man.
But yeah, there's a lot of singing in there, and I couldn't stand it. It was too much. She was always singing for something. Hey, look, if y'all want real representation of Columbus, Georgia, contact us. And we'll get some people to
We'll get some people to show you.
We're not the best examples of non-Atlantic either.
Really.
But we can find some people who are better examples. But anyway, yeah, the show's not bad. It just makes Columbus look real bad. So,
basically.
yeah.
Yeah, so take it with a grain of salt, and we out, bro.
Peace.
Nah, nigga in here got me fucking with these dancers. Bitch, don't hit my phone no more, cause you won't get no answer. Bitch, don't hit my phone no more, cause...
I am a boy, Damon.